Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin Harnett in Kitchen Studio, and it's time for another edition of Secrets.
Super easy, will taste great.
Brilliant.
This time, we have the chef from one of the most well-known restaurants in the city, 610 Magnolia. The restaurant has gained fame all across the country, thanks to Chef Edward Lee and his crew. Now, Chef Kevin Ashworth is in charge of the kitchen, and he's here with us to reveal some of his best secrets that you can use in your kitchen at home. Plus,
Interesting cocktail here.
they say the color red makes you hungry, but check out Tim Laird's latest cocktail. In this case, red is making me thirsty.
Wow.
We'll get the secrets to that and so much more from the chef at 610 Magnolia and in front of a live studio audience right now on Secrets of Louisville Chefs. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Secrets of Louisville Chefs. We are at our home base in the Butchertown Market. This is Bourbon Barrel Foods in our kitchen studio, and we're in for a treat today. We're featuring the critically acclaimed cuisine of 610 Magnolia, owned by celebrated chef Edward Lee. The restaurant has become known all across the country for its modern take on Southern cooking and dishes you won't find anywhere else. The chefs at 610 Magnolia are truly culinary artists who rely heavily on local products, so much so that the menu changes every week, depending on what's in season. We'll see what Chef Kevin Ashworth has brought in for us today coming up. But first, meet my co-host, America's CEO, our Chief Entertaining Officer, Tim Laird.
Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Timmy.
Wow, what a great audience.
Yeah. You know, we always say it's the food that makes the show.
Right.
But it certainly makes it a lot easier for us when we have a great
I know,
audience.
I'll tell you, they are tremendous, and I know they're hungry, too. So that's part of the deal. When you get a package
Well,
here,
there's-
you get to sample all the food.
Listen, I'm going to step out of the way. They're
All right.
so hungry, in fact, they're ready to get started.
I am, too. That's great, Kevin. All right, it's a great day to be in Kitchen Studio. I'll tell you, here he is, the man behind 610 Magnolia. He's an incredible chef. And without further ado, please, Kevin Ashworth. Hello, Chef.
Nice to see you, Kev.
I'll tell you what, Kevin, you actually met Ed Lee at a culinary event, I believe, in Cincinnati. And then he brought you to 610 at the start, right? You
Yeah,
guys
brought
hit
me
it
down
off.
for a derby, and
And then you helped open up and was at Milkwood for several years. And now you're back as the executive chef at 610 Magnolia.
back at home. Yep.
Yeah, that's great. Tell me.
So you had Derby as your first experience. It was like being thrown to the wolves right away.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You could survive that,
yeah.
you're good.
Yeah. Trial by fire, but yeah, survived that and still sticking around.
What are we going to cook up, Chef?
I'm going to show you the audience how to make a cauliflower couscous.
For the folks at home and in the audience, this is a complete dish that has the three parts. The couscous is the first.
Couscous, and then I'm going to show how we cook lamb, and then a signature sauce of 610.
Excellent. All right.
get to it.
So we're going to start with the cauliflower couscous.
So we use heirloom cauliflower, which is green, yellow, purple. It's beautiful. You know, it helps enhance the dish at the final product. But all I'm going to do is take the florets, you know, cut off the majority of the stem, pop it in the handy dandy food processor, which if you don't have one of these at home, you should invest in it because it makes life a little easier.
They really do. I'll tell you what, I love the food processor.
And
And blender.
I'm just going to pulse it. And that's it.
That was easy.
You get perfect little kind of pearl-sized.
Oh, yeah. Just like a couscous size, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we call it couscous.
We're revealing all the secrets today.
Brilliant.
So I take the raw cauliflower now, and it's basically just a way that you can blow stuff out of your refrigerator.
Okay.
So you're gonna start with some herbs. We have micro Thai basil grown in-house. Sprinkle that in there. Pine nuts, dried apricot, adds a nice little sweetness.
Oh, that's interesting, yeah.
I love them. Just some blanched peas. Vinaigrette of the choice. This is a Meyer lemon one that we make at the restaurant.
Oh, very nice.
And I'm just gonna stir it up, make it look good, incorporate all the ingredients into each other.
God, talk about a healthy dish.
Super healthy. I'm also going to add a little bourbon barrel sorghum to it.
Ooh, so a little sweetener.
Yep, just a little sweetener.
And I like sorghum. I actually use it in cocktails too because it's more of a kind of a molasses type taste.
Yeah, for sure.
And it comes from the grass that grows wild here in Kentucky.
Yeah, there's so much you can do with it. It's a great product. I'm gonna add some sesame seeds also from Bourbon Barrel. You don't really have to do much.
Gosh, this is something we can do at home. This is
super easy. Super easy, will taste great, and works as a wonderful veg to accompany this lamb.
All right. Well, you said it tastes great. We're going to find that out when we come back. This is part 1 of 3 of the dish we're making today with Kevin Ashworth from 610 Magnolia. Stay tuned. We're coming back with not only the taster, but Tim's cocktail and how to make that lamb on Secrets of Louisville Chefs. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Secrets of Louisville Chefs. We're learning the secrets from Kevin Ashworth of 610 Magnolia. The first of a 3-part series here, if you will, is up on the plate. This is the cauliflower couscous. David Hake is with us. David, nice to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you too.
You're a lifelong Louisvillian.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've lived here all my life.
You've seen the restaurant scene change here.
The restaurants are just numerous and one after another, and I can't hit them all. It's incredible how many we have.
Well, it really is, but when you start to get up to the caliber of 610 Magnolia, the list becomes a little shorter. I want you to take a taste of this. This is the cauliflower, the heirloom cauliflower. Comes in a number of colors. This one was the purple used. The apricot that Kevin put in there says is a favorite of his.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Tastes good?
Fantastic.
I can only imagine what it's going to taste like once we combine that with the lamb and the special sauce he's going to make.
I look forward to that later on in the afternoon.
All right, take that back to your table, David. That's yours to enjoy. How about that? We love getting the audience involved.
We do. Did you see by the way, did you see the smile on David's face when he took a bite? He go, "Oh my gosh, that is something else." I tell you what, and it's good for you.
All of the flavors. That's
right.
right. Now you have a special cocktail here, the French Fizz.
Interesting cocktail here. It's the French Fin, if you will.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Fizz Fin.
So yeah, but it's kind of fizzy though. It is. Anyway, I'm going to start out with a shaker with ice and about 1.5 ounces of Finlandia grapefruit. That's the fin.
I got this.
Okay, so about 1.5 ounces. Yeah,
or
right
so.
about there. And then, interesting, the French portion is the Chambord black raspberry liqueur. So there's the French, about 1/2 ounce, not a lot, just about a half ounce.
A little more fin than French.
There is a little more fin than the French. Anyway, 2 ounces of pineapple juice, which is an interesting combination. This really does work, trust me. I was in the libation lab and we came up with this one. I thought, wow, this does work. And then 1 ounce of pomegranate juice, Kevin. That goes in, and then a dash of bitters just to even everything out, maybe a couple dashes. And I'm going to give this a good shake.
You've never let me down, Tim.
I know, because I'll tell you what's nice about this shake is the pineapple juice, that's going to give it that nice foamy characteristic, kind of some texture to the cocktail. So get that going. There we go.
Over
Then
ice.
strain this over a rocks glass with ice. And then my garnish is some black raspberries, just like that. Boom. Let's see how we did, Kevin. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Well,
Wow. How good is that?
Very good.
You know what it tastes like?
Everybody knows what it tastes like.
Another!
Yes.
Wow. That is good.
That is good.
That is good.
That's, when you think of all these flavors, from the pineapple juice to the pomegranate,
Bitters,
the Chambord. Yeah, you'd think like, oh, this might be a little. Very good.
All
We're
right.
not finished with the
Thanks,
cooking
sir. No,
yet.
we're not. We're coming back with Kevin Ashworth.
Kevin? He's a master at the cocktails. You're a master in the kitchen. So we're moving on with the second part of this dish.
Second part of this series, we're going to cook lamb rack. The first trick,
Okay.
the pan has
Secret.
got to be hot.
So no oil, just the pan over high heat. Get it going. Get
Just
it hot.
Get it hot. The second trick is let your meat come up to temperature.
So yeah, so you want to leave it out about an hour, take it out of the refrigerator, is that
Yeah,
about right?
an hour may be pushing it, but yeah,
Okay.
about 30 minutes
Okay.
for sure. Gonna want to season it up, but once it comes closer to room temperature, not only are you gonna cook it quicker, but also get the tenderness all the way
And
through.
I like the way it's been cleaned. You've taken the actually, what, the French cut? Is that
Yep, French cut.
how tying into the cocktail set?
Pretty much goes right with the thing.
We planned that.
Pan hot, now comes in the oil.
Now comes in the oil, nicely coats it. Now you want to also let the oil get hot.
Here, and it's getting hot.
We're gonna go with that.
We're going in.
That's that time.
Sizzle.
Got the sizzle.
And then you just leave it, right? Don't touch it for right now?
Right.
Okay. Excellent.
What we do to kind of enhance the flavors, though, is once it's starting to cook, we add some garlic cloves to it. It kind of flavors the oil so that as it's cooking, you get that kind of roasted garlic taste
Oh,
when you eat
interesting.
it.
And you just throw in the whole cloves?
Whole clove.
And just like that.
We also add thyme for the same effect.
Oh, yeah.
It's popping, it's releasing those oils, which is just going.
God, I can smell that. It just smells
Yeah, I love
great
this
now
smell.
at this point. Wow. Oh. That is great.
Yeah. And you're gonna want a nice caramelized brown crust on it.
So that's what we're looking for. And that's why you don't want to touch it. Once you put it in there, leave it alone a little bit. Start
Yep.
flavoring your oil. Getting some good smoke out of there.
You can mess with it just to make sure that the meat has released from the pan. And yeah, if you just want to shift it a little bit, you're gonna make sure that you get oil underneath everything to help you get that crust.
Perfect.
Now that we're getting a little bit of color to it, I am gonna add some butter. The butter's gonna brown, which is gonna brown everything.
And it gives it kind of is what I love about the butter in the pan. It kind of gives it a nutty flavor too. It's
Yep.
kind of that brown butter.
Brown butter is delicious.
Wow.
That looks good.
It looks great. Sounds great too.
Smells great. Yeah. Once we're starting to get that brown, I'm gonna flip them to let the heat start to get to the other side. And I'm also gonna baste them just to help really get this fat cap that's on the top.
And that helps continue the cooking process too with that. And again, you've got all that flavored oil there. So as you're basting that, it's cooking, kind of a French method.
It's one thing to cook for two on something like this at home, but like in a restaurant, this has to be time consuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pretty much it is.
You get
this
what
is
you
nothing.
pay for. We could do it quick, but that's not what 610 Magnolia is in the business of doing.
And it is a great concept because what I love about it is they're not there to clear your table. You reserve your table, you have it there for the entire night.
Yep.
What a great
That's
concept
always
that
been the mystique. There's nothing like that in this, in Kentucky.
No.
For sure. We do have people that come in though and want to just eat 4 quick courses and go to the Yum Center for a concert or something. We can accommodate that.
So you can do that.
Yeah, we definitely can do that. So once we're starting to get there, it's going to go into the oven.
All right. Oh, because that's another secret because now it's going to cook through.
Now it's going to have it
Now that you have that
in the
crust?
cook.
Oh. What temperature is the oven going to, Chef?
400.
400. By the way, you don't drink wine. What is your favorite beverage of choice?
Oh, it's beer.
Of course. Craft beer? You like any
Love
particular
craft
style?
beer.
Pale ales?
All beer.
All beer. You know what? Any beer.
Yeah.
So through the magic of TV, these are out of the oven.
These are out of the oven. Almost there.
Did you see
Back
that?
into the pan.
Yeah.
Did you see that thermometer he used?
Yes, it's the touch.
That's just the way to do it.
God, it smells so good. That butter really just makes it.
Well, while that finishes up, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the lamb gets wrapped up and the special sauce gets made from Chef Kevin Ashworth from 610 Magnolia. We'll be right back.
Wow. Yeah. Smells so good.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Barrel Foods, our kitchen studio. This is Secrets of Louisville Chefs, and we've been cooking here with Kevin Ashworth from 610 Magnolia, and we're about ready to wrap up. The show is almost over, so that means the meal is almost finished.
I'll tell you what, we started out with the cauliflower couscous, this lamb, and I'll tell you what, he shared the secrets to how this is a wonderful by seasoning that oil. That looks absolutely perfect.
Smells
now we're going to do a little topper. This is a little sauce that goes on top.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So one of my favorite things to do is incorporate, well, Edward Lee's Korean. So
Right.
to incorporate the Korean and Asian ingredients into sauces that we find familiar or, you know, other traditional things. Like what we're going to make is it's a Gochujang romesco. So we take a Korean fermented chili paste, and then we incorporate that into a classic romesco with almonds and red pepper and all that.
Can we find that like at an Asian food store? I know we have a couple in town. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect,
Absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, for sure. Even I'm pretty sure Whole Foods even sells
all right.
Gochujang now. So we're gonna start with almonds, Marcona almonds. They're delicious. It's a shame to puree them up, but we're going to.
That's all right.
Really want to make sure it's nice and fine so that the sauce can be nice and smooth.
Oh yeah, look at that.
To that, we're gonna add green olives, garlic cloves, roasted red pepper, panko crumbs,
Wow.
parsley and mint, and then we're gonna want to give it another buzz.
So it's almost like a Spanish type
Yeah.
ingredients right there.
Korean
But then
and Spanish, yeah.
And then add the Korean ingredients with the paste and some other things. So it's a worldly sauce.
Some tomato paste, gochujang, the fermented chili paste. It's a little thicker. You want to get a taste?
Yeah, I do.
It's not too spicy. It's nice and sweet.
Oh wow. There is some spice to it,
There is some spice to it.
Yeah, a little bit.
but not really a lot of heat.
Oh, it's not so bad.
Well, I didn't think it was. It's good.
We add lemon juice and then sherry vinegar.
Now this is a sauce you could use for a number of things, right? Not just lamb.
A number of things.
Wow.
I have a little at my house at all times. It's just like
Even on
the
eggs.
go-to.
I bet this is great on eggs.
It's great, yeah. It's definitely good on eggs.
Chicken, pork,
Cracker.
beef, cracker.
Thinking of things I have at home.
It's starting to come together. We're gonna add some oil to really smooth it out.
Nice. This will really enhance your hamburger helper at home, Kevin. I think this would be, it'll take it to a whole nother level.
2 gloves.
So,
Taste that part.
now that we're done, I mean,
Just off the spatula.
Yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead.
when do you guys get in there?
I'm just
Get in there, Kevin. All
Well, that's really
Gonna
good.
Gonna try it?
It's super good.
Yeah, it is.
And with lamb, it's, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that good?
That is super good.
Super good, see?
Ditto.
That really is.
No, I know. Like, that would be good with so many things.
So many things.
It's great on its own, just with a spoon. Hey, it's good on a spoon.
Give us
too.
the bucket. We don't need the rest of this.
Yeah.
So
That
now
is
we're
great.
now we're gonna plate up this wonderful dish.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. That is so good.
Really, it is.
And it has, there's a sweet characteristic too, spice, and I don't know where the sweet came
It's
from.
all there, salty, sweet, savory, all of those flavors. And that's what makes it great. And that's why I eat it a lot.
Oh,
Well, you know, we said at the beginning of the show that the chefs are truly artists. That's true. This
It
is
is.
unbelievable.
It's
That's
a beautiful swipe.
very good. Well, I was more talking about the taste than how it looks, but yes, that too.
umami's there.
Umami for sure. That's a big flavor I always try to
How about that, Kevin? I got it. Right.
enhance. So the moment of truth, the cutting of the lamb.
All right, let's see how we did, Chef. Here it
It
is.
passes the squeeze test for sure.
Oh, perfect.
Voila.
Look at that. That is perfectly cooked.
A little extra salt just right on the meat.
Just kick it up just a little bit at the end there. That
You don't have
is
to do anything
incredible.
else.
Oh my God. Wow.
It's pretty unbelievable.
Chef, We want to come down to 610 Magnolia. When are you open? When can we get there?
We'd like to get there in the next few minutes
yeah,
if we
I
could.
was going to say.
Oh, well, we are open tonight.
We'll give you a 10-minute head start.
Yeah, Wednesday through Saturday, 5:30 to 8:30. Reservation only. Wednesdays we do take walk-ins as well as do a la carte. So if you only want to come in and have 2 of the dishes instead of 4-course or a 6-course menu, you can.
Then check out what you're doing in the wine studio too from
Absolutely,
time to time.
absolutely.
It's always a pleasure. It's great. Chef, thank you so much for sharing some great secrets to what you do at 610 Magnolia.
My pleasure. Enjoy, guys.
We appreciate what you do. Kevin, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Kevin Ashworth. If you're looking for tickets on how to be a member of the studio audience, they're easy to find, mintjuleptours.com. For Tim Laird, I'm Kevin Harnett, and we'll see you next time on Secrets with Chefs. Wow. That's sauce.